It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon. But shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6? The only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionis Knee.
Yeah. And if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Hey everybody, it's Lime Crow. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we defended against the Mechon attack in Colony 9, but it wasn't without sacrifice, and we lost Fiora along the way. This time, we make preparations in order to go take revenge for Fiora. Gem crafting is now available. You can make ether gems in the ether furnace in Colony 9. Try talking to Gem Man in the commercial district. We passed by Gem Man's stall a lot of the time, and I just didn't say anything about it, but now that we can finally do something there, I can finally go back and talk to it. This video isn't going to have much story progress. I'm going to be mostly making preparations for the road ahead because we've got a long journey ahead of us, and also I want to show off a bit of Colony 9, because as you can see, the Mechon attack wasn't just a one-day clearance thing. No, there's still rubble around after the attack. So, let's just head over to Gem Man's stall now, as we're looking through the rubbish of Colony 9, and it's just over there. Hey, you listen here a bit. Talk to him. Hello there, young'un. I got something that might interest you. Rather, something to tell you. It's about this here ether furnace. When creatures die, they leave ether crystals behind. Everyone knows that, don't they? Ether particles in the body are... Oops, that's too complicated. Just remember that creatures drop ether crystals when they die. But I haven't got to the best part yet. Ready? Be shocked. This furnace compresses ether crystals and removes impurities. You use it to make ether gems. What? No reaction? Kids these days. You don't know how amazing this thing is. You can use the furnace to make ether gems. They've got the powers of ether crystals but highly condensed. Those ether gems can give you all sorts of powers. They're great for use in the home or by the defense force. Just put them in your weapon arm with slots. What? That's not much of a reaction? Never mind, it's probably be quicker for you to try it. If you want to give it a try, just put gems in your weapon slot. That weapon of yours will do fine. Got strength up 2 gem and the HP up 2 gem. It's spelling gems to you. I've gone over gems in previous videos, but just as a recap, essentially your weapons and your armor have slots in them. You can equip gems in those slots, and those slots can get, and those gems give you stat buffs and all kinds of various effects. Obviously, gems can be equipped. It tells you how to equip gems. Now, I did say I got in a little card. I go over what I did to changed in my builds. I gave Shulk Fiora's gems. You don't have to do this. You do get the gems back anyway. But I just wanted to be prepared for those fights. The reason I cut it out was just because I felt I handled it pretty poorly. Now we have some more gems. Let's equip them. So we've got attack plus 2 and strength 2 on Shulk. Shulk now has the Monado, and as you can see, you can't change his weapon. We don't even have the Junk Sword anymore, but even if we did, we just couldn't change the weapon at all. I have Shulk full in gem slots at the moment. Since we have a few slots, we'll give Ryan another HP up gem, and give a look at his gear, see if we have anything better for him. Yeah, those caravan boots look fine. I'll put them. Now we can do gem crafting. Let's talk to Gem Man again. How are your ether gems? Oh, look on your face. Looks like you've been bewitched by the wonder of gems. You know the feeling. I suppose you want to try making your own gem. You're just in time. Have I got the treat in store for you? Just fix this for the furnace. She's warmed up and ready to go. You don't need to pay me. I can ever charge friends of the great hero Dunban. Use as much as you like. How to create gems! First, you can select the materials to put into the furnace. We've been getting materials from defeating enemies. There are other ways to get crystals and cylinders, but the only way we have access to right now is through killing enemies and when they drop silver or gold chests. Only ether crystals of the same rank can be put into the furnace at the same time. So gems have different ranks. You can put in they go up to rank 5. Not gem. Crystals have different ranks. Gems also have different ranks, but crystals have ranks from 1 to 5. Basically, the higher the rank, the better the gem. The act of refining ether crystals is gems called crafting. When the strength of a certain quality exceeds 100%, an ether gem with that quality will be formed. Gem crafting is a lot better though. You can put crystals into the machine with qualities into the furnace so that the total strength of the quality you are aiming for exceeds 100. When the strength of the quality exceeds 100 or you have already put in 8 crystals, you cannot add any more crystals. Press A to confirm the crystals you wish to put in the furnace. So, back to putting gems in the furnace. My personal recommendation for putting crystals in is try and get as close to 99 as possible, and then use a gem with a lot to exceed way over 100. You might think that's pointless, but there is a reason for it. I'm not sure if the tutorial goes into it yet. I'll just keep looking through the tutorial, see if that comes up. You select party members to craft with. Crafting is carried out by 2 party members who play the roles of the shooter and the engineer. Once selected, the abilities of each party will be shown. The shooter gives sort of a buff effect, whereas the engineer determines what the level of the flame is. I think it goes a bit more into detail. Yeah, the shooter will shoot several different times in crafting. Each time you craft, the ability of your party members will kick in. The results will depend on the abilities of the 2 party members. So, Shulk's shooter ability is more likely to enter a fever state when crafting. That essentially means that gems will go. That you will get. A fever is basically you consistently get a lot of percentage increase on your gems. I mean, you could probably get better quality gems. And then Ryan's shooter ability is crafting with a strong flame will increase the quality. We'll get into strong flames later. We'll get into flames later because the engineer determines what the flames are. Now the engineer, they can basically change the flame. So you have a strong flame, a medium flame, a gentle flame. A strong flame increases the quality of one gem by a lot. A medium flame slightly increases the strength of all the qualities, and the gentle flame fills the cylinder gauge. Does it go into what cylinders are? I'll explain cylinders in the next page. So as you can see, Shulk has average, and good on his strong, medium, and gentle. This does not determine like, oh, will he be average with a strong flame? This determines the appearance rate of the flames. So, for example, Ryan will have a lot more strong flames than medium flames or gentle flames. And typically when you're going for the best quality gems, strong flames are the best. Gentle flames are useful and medium flames are pretty bad, I'd say. So, quality which exceeds a strength of 100% is crafted with an ether gem. Qualities that do not exceed 100% can become cylinders. 1 quality for each time you refill the cylinder gauge. Cylinders can be used again, gem crafting just like crystals. Cylinders are very useful because they basically allow you to get a load of gem to basically exceed that 100%, so you can go into 200%. And after 200%, the quality of the gem you get increases. And it goes even wilder because after 300%, you get 2 of that increased quality gem, and it is the best quality gem of that level you could possibly get. So yeah, now we've entered gem crafting. We've got these muscle up ether cylinders that we got from one of the Mechon that we fought. But I'm going to start off by going with agility. I'm going to throw in a few effects on this. Just to basically see if I've got any more strength up, because strength up's a very good effect, and if I can get more of it, I love that. So we're gonna go 81, and then we have 87 in agility. And we can way exceed that to get 179. And then now we're almost guaranteed to get a very good gem. But we'll also get a bunch of ether crystals from this. Now, for Shooter Engineer, we only have Shulk and Ryan at the moment. I think Shulk is the better shooter at the moment because he just isn't good with the stats of the Engineer because he's just too unpredictable with what quality of gem you'll get. You just can't really determine much with Shulk, whereas with Ryan, you know for a fact that most of the time you get Great Flame. You're very rarely going to get a Gentle Flame. And when you're going for the best quality gem possible, Strong Flames are always the best. Now you notice between them, it shows the affinity between them. It's green affinity. It shows you how many turns you get to craft, which essentially gives you how many chances you have to get a certain flame. Fever ignores... the Fever effect ignores the turn count, so essentially if you get Fever, stats will increase and you won't lose any of your turns remaining. So at the moment we have between 5 and 8 craft turns, which essentially means we're going to craft like a total of 5 times. So let's get crafting. Now I present to you the Chuckle Brothers.
To you! To me! Awesome! Alrighty! There we go! Alright! To you! To me! Awesome! To you! There we go! Nice one! To you! There we go! Nice one! To you! There we go! Awesome! To you! There we go! Woo! Alrighty! To me! Alright! Wow, this is absolutely mint!
Yeah, it's definitely British. We're going to agility up 2 gem from that, and we can choose one to convert into a cylinder. I'm going to choose strength up because it's strength up good effect at the moment. And we get the gem, use it up 2 gem. So now I'm going to go and do some very quick gem crafting just to see what I can get out of it. Let's go with that, hopefully. And let's throw in a bunch of effects, see how many slots we can get. Okay, we'll go with that. I think this is fine for now. You can start at any point, but you just can't select gems at any point after. I'm going to go with Ryan's Shulk for this one, because I want Gentle Flames more often, because I want to build the cylinder gauge and hopefully get as many cylinders as possible. Whereas I'm not really worried about quality that much. So let's go with this.
I've got it! I'm all over that! To me! Alrighty! Awesome! To me! To you! Alright! To me! To you! Nice one! There we go! Alrighty! Woo! To me! Alrighty! Alright! There we go! Alrighty! Nice one! To me! Alrighty! Nice one! There we go! Alrighty! Awesome!
Yeah, as you can see, crafting complete is when you don't get a gem at all. But I wasn't really worried about getting a gem at this point. I just wanted some cylinders. So I'm going to select Muscle Up and Strength Up. Set in the wrong order there, what I said. And then now we have these 2, and obviously we get to 152. That's pretty good. Obviously, Gem Man's talking about how you can use gems. I never look excited. So yeah, we got some gems there. Let's have a look at them. Wrong menu. So yeah, as you can see, the gems we've been getting constantly from just questing and stuff look a lot better than the ones we've just been getting. Essentially, how high the heat gauges past, so like past 100 in terms of like level of effect. So like, as you can see, these ones are like 10, whereas these ones are like 9, and it's pretty weak. So again, we go back into gem crafting because I want to get those. Because I'm gonna go for the muscle up from this. We've got a 90% and then like a 72%. Yeah, we're gonna go with Shulk and Ryan, and you can speed up gem crafting if you want, but like, you know. I mean, I don't know why I want to listen to Chuckle Brothers constantly. It seems a bit ridiculous. See, 270 there. Massive effect, and obviously get rank 2 from that. We almost got to almost got to 300%, which would give us another 2 gem that slot. So change equipment. We can go into Ryan's stuff, and we can have a look at him. Given this muscle up gem, as you can see, like 19% compared to the 15% I got already. So yeah, gem crafting can definitely get you the best. Usually gets you the best gem quality as possible, but only if you're like really high level and sort of can get good gems. Now, I'd recommend just trying to use Shulk and Ryan for the most part for gem crafting. These 2 are probably the best 2. There are 2 characters later on that you get who are the best for cylinder gauges, I think. But we don't get them for a while, and I will be returning here to show them off once we come back. The problem with gem crafting at the moment is that we can't really do it on the go. We have to come back here to do it. So it will be something I will be frequently not coming back to do. I don't think you need to do gem crafting that much at this point in the game anyway. The gems you have at the moment are fine. Anyway, now I've gone on that long explanation about gem crafting and all that. Let's move on and see what we can do quest-wise, because we didn't finish all the quests in the area, and yeah, I know I'm questing a lot, but ultimately, we're setting off to fight Mechon. I know we have the Monado, but obviously we can see the Monado doesn't work on all Mechon at the moment, so we clearly need to be prepared as much as possible, and yeah, as you can see now, some of the bridges moved, which basically means getting to Agora Shore is not as much of a pain anymore. I went over that in episode 2, basically saying how Agora Shore is a terrible area and how annoying it is to get to, but now it's not as much of a pain. Still no skip trail point there, and there should be, but like, you know, it's not as bad as it was before. And so we have a quest over here. Let's do this quest from Francois.
Hello?
It's such a tragedy. I suppose it can't be helped. Sounds like you got a problem. Alright, let's hear this problem of yours. Oh, how kind of you to stop and listen. All the flowers in my garden got crushed in the attack. I worked so hard to grow them, but now it's time for me to look at them. I know what it feels like to lose something important. I hope there's something we can do to help. You can see she wants to click Dawn Hydrangeas. You'll bring me some flowers. Thank you. No problem, leave it to me. So we only have 3 of them, but if we go into our quest, we can see flattened flowers here, and then we select that. It will take us to the nearest point where a Dawn Hydrangea is. And so we could just use skip travel to this. So you can see there's one over here, there's one over here, there's one over where we've not explored yet. There's 2 over there actually. I'm going to head over that way. Since it's an area I've not been to, I'm going to show this one off. Because obviously I don't want to like be in like a mysterious area that you don't understand. You know, I want to make my videos very clear to the viewer. I know I wasn't doing that much in the first few parts, but I think from this point on I've watched my own videos, got some feedback, because the first video is up at this point, and yeah, on that subject, my internet speed is god-awful, I will say. It took 20 hours for me to upload episode 1, and episode 2 has taken over a day. I'm recording this on the day episode 2 goes up, so I have watched the videos back. Anyway, the point is, I think from this point on, I'm going to try and keep the videos under half an hour, or around half an hour anyway. I don't really want to go overboard on doing long videos at the moment. I am upgrading my internet soon, so hopefully this won't be an issue for long. But for the time being, videos are going to be very short. Cool potato. Is that what we need? Yes, cool potato. We need cool potatoes. Oh, we are so close to complete the veg cut speed. I think I'm going to trade for that one because I want to show off trading a bit. But we're just doing this quest for now. Unless I get it somewhere here. I won't, because that's a good change. We get Dawn Hydrangea from that, and Dawn Hydrangea from that. I thought this would be like a location area, that's why I went over here. But yeah, let's head back to Francois. Oh, you've gone inside, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, let's change the time, rewind time back to 12 o'clock, and she should be around here. Yep, she's there.
Hello?
Wow, Dawn Hydrangeas, they're my favourite. I can't wait until they're in full bloom for everyone to enjoy. This time I'll try growing them to be more resilient. Thank you. I'm glad everything worked out. Nice one, Shulk. Let's keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing can stop us once we get going. Please come and see the Dawn Hydrangeas when they're in bloom. We will. We certainly will. Take this. Yep, leveling up from that. Affinity coin. We will get into what affinity coins do later, but affinity coins are very good, and you definitely want to be getting as many of them as possible. The only sources to get them are leveling up, and killing unique monsters. So yeah. What quest? Oh yeah, I want to trade. So trading. I am going to find the NPC that I need to trade with to get the last item in the Collectopedia, and I will see you guys then. So the NPC we need to talk to for this is Jackson. So if we press Y and then initiate a trade with an NPC. You want to make a trade? Select the items you want. Items are exchanged one for one. Choose the item you want to offer among. Choose the item you want among those offered by the person you're talking to, and then you can only trade if you hand over an item that is worth more money than the one you want to take. Select the item you don't mind parting with and agree to trade. Hand over a really valuable item, you might get some kind of bonus. So essentially, from him, I want a chewy radish. And, well, the only thing we have of equal value to that is a sorrel beetle, and I already put the sorrel beetle in the Collectopedia. So let's do the trade. I'm just very thankful this is the one item I actually can trade instead of it just being like something I don't have. Yeah, that's very good. So you get chewy radish from that, and bye. So, equivalent exchange. First trade. So you guys that the first trade, or is that like something else? Yeah, that's equivalent exchange. That's a trading item still. Now we can go to Collectopedia, and as you can see, we have the last one, the chewy radish. Let's fill that slot in and get to 100% completion of Colony 9. We get quick step 3 for that. Let's take it. And for 100% completion, we get a carbon driver, a weapon for Rhine. It'd be pretty scummy if they gave you a weapon for Fiora after you just left the party, if you completed it afterwards. So let's go to equipment and let's see what that's about. So the carbon driver is definitely an upgrade. It has 2 slots, plus we can still give him the agility stuff. I'm gonna give him agility up 2, and I'm gonna give him. He already has muscle 2 equipped. Shulk has both strength gems right now. I'm gonna give him an ether gems just so his healing's a bit better. And then actually. I'm going to change my equipment a bit, actually. I'm going to put the strength gem in the slot that then head... Nope, that's the one for Rhine. Never mind, sorry. Sorry for stealing your things, Rhine. Let's go ether for that. Let's give him the strength back. Now, I already have 2 strength, so I'm going to put the ether gem in here. It should swap them around. No, it just equips it. So I'm going to put... strength 2 here, and quick step. That increases movement speed, and at level 3 it increased by 10%. It doesn't get that high, and the fact you have to waste a gem slot and increase movement speed is kind of stupid in my opinion. We're moving around pretty quickly right now, and this will definitely speed up video, so I'm going to have him equipped on Shulk, or whoever I'm controlling the party for a bit. But yeah, it's kind of an sort of thing. So we've done that one quest. That's one of the quests I want to do for now. But I am going to get another quest just after I upgrade my arts. I'm not going to show the whole upgrading arts. Well, I will show Monado arts. Yeah, you can level up Monado arts as well. So to select Monado arts, go to the arts menu, change the character to Shulk, and then use left and right to highlight the activate Monado symbol. And then you can press A. So essentially, we go to Monado arts, press the A button. We can see our Monado arts to see Buster and Enchant. A tip I will give is do not level up Enchant. Enchant's only real use is attacking Mechon. You get some additional damage from it, but ultimately with high levels you'll see it doesn't increase enough to be worth it. So like I'm spending 380 AP to get a 50% damage, to get 50 extra damage on enemies, not 50%. That would be a good increase with 50% damage increase, just level 1. That'd be great, but it's not that. So as you can see, I'm spending that much to upgrade it, whereas we just upgrade backslash and just get extra damage from that, and even decrease the cooldown on it. So I'm gonna upgrade my arts. And I'm gonna just show off what I upgraded at the end. I will see you guys after I upgraded them. Okay, so now I'm back. I will show off. I didn't upgrade any Shulk's Monado arts. I'm going to upgrade Buster at some point, but I just didn't do it for now because I'm not going to be spamming Buster a lot. Buster has increased damage against Mechon anyway, and we're not going to be fighting Mechon for quite a bit because obviously the Mechanos attack has stopped. So I'm not worried about leveling up Buster immediately, but it will be my next course of action. I leveled up basically I leveled up Streamer's Shadow Eye and Light Heal on Shulk. I could level up Light Heal again, but I want to save it for another backslash. I only leveled up War Swing while down, but I got to level 3. I want very quick topples, and I also think War Swing's very good art. Plus, these aren't the only 8 arts Ryan's gonna get. We already have 8 arts on him. He's like, you get more arts than this, and I just don't want to use that many arts at the moment. I'm not going to use most of the arts he has right now. He gets a lot better arts later on. So, we're going to get one more quest, and I will see you guys once I've gotten that quest. I will be right back. So, over at Gem Man's store, we can go under this little garage thing here, and then walk up this stairs, because there's a quest giver here. You want to pick up this quest, because it's one you're just going to fulfill by just walking around. So, come up to Cheryl and talk to her.
Oh, hello.
Please, you must listen. My son went missing years ago, and I think I know where he went. Sounds like he got a problem. I found something that belonged to him. That's how I know he's gone. He's gone. He's never coming back. And worst of all, I don't even have his remains to return to the Bionis. Could you find his other effects? I'd like to know how far he went. You can count on me, old lady. Is that so? You look like someone who'd make jokes. You kinda do. I mean, Rhyme Time is your best running joke ever, and yeah, you're a great comedian even if you don't know it. You have comedic talent, and it's nice to see there are still fine, upstanding use in the world. You remind me of my son. My son said he was aiming to reach the Bionis head. Silly boy. I don't know how far he got, but I'd like you to find his effects. So we get a Bomber Lancer for completing this. As you can see, we get quite a lot of money and quite a lot of experience. We have to find the Tatty Armor, the Twisted Gun, and the Nick Knife. So we accept this quest. These are items you will find just on the way. They're here anyway, but you might as well just get the quest for it, just so you're not looking around thinking, what do I need to do with this Tatty Armor? I don't know what to do with it. And then finding it later on in the game when the rewards aren't good for you. So, no problem, leave it to me. So, we have that quest to take care of. We have a bunch of other things done. We have our setup ready. I think we should leave this episode off there. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we will be heading back into Tephra Cave and making our way to Colony 6. See you guys then.